here with His Excellency Dr. Nabeel Koshak, who is the CEO of SVC, Saudi Venture Capital Company.
Pleasure.
Welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're here at the SuperReturns conference, and we heard you say a lot of interesting things on the panel you're just on. What is exciting about what's going on in the Saudi VC space right now?
Yeah, I think the pace and the speed how the ecosystem is evolving is impressive, because I claim this is like the fastest growing venture capital ecosystem in the whole world.
Yeah.
And this is based on facts and numbers. This is like 25x if you compare 2018 to 2025.
In terms of VC
The total capital
investments.
invested, and also the total number of deals invested in. But also there is the private capital unlocking actually through our program, especially the fund investment program. Every dollar we injected in the market is actually unlocked 4 multiple of that dollar is actually to invest. And this is including local fund managers, regional fund managers, as well as international fund managers who are really exploring and doing more investment in startups that are homegrown in Saudi Arabia, but also expanding to Saudi Arabia.
For those that are less familiar with the startup ecosystem here in Saudi, what can you tell us indicative about the maturation of Saudi's ecosystem today?
Sure. I will say, first of all, the number stocks in terms of the total amount invested, how this is progressive, but also the quality of entrepreneurs, local entrepreneurs, also international and regional entrepreneurs who are either coming to Saudi to launch their companies, or they're expanding their companies that they launched elsewhere but they want to expand.
Yeah.
So the quality of companies, their growth potential, the business model, the scalability potential is definitely unique when it comes to what's happening the last few years. So that's one side, but also the availability of capital when it comes to investors investing in funds, and the investors, the fund managers actually fueling these companies. And this is what we do at SVC. We are the backers of the backers. We back the fund managers, but the fund managers actually now searching for quality investable deals. So availability of capital, availability of great, amazing talents, and also the fast pace when it comes to regulations and policies. What's happening in Saudi Arabia to make the ecosystem is appealing and friendly for investors when it comes to venture, but also appealing for entrepreneurs to launch the company. So this fast pace when it comes to updating policies to make it more friendly to the entrepreneurship ecosystem, part of the Vision 2030 is really crucial and important.
Absolutely. I'm thinking back to a few years ago when there was a few alarms being sounded that there wasn't enough growth stage investment and capital available. And I did hear you say that SVC really moved to close that gap.
Exactly.
Are you seeing that gap closed now, or how long do we have to go in order for the up and coming startups now to really feel like they can get capital from Saudi Arabia or from the region?
Definitely, we noticed this gap 3 years ago. We backed now almost 13 actually funds focusing on growth. So the total funds we backed, 63.
63 funds.
3 funds covering early stage, pre-seed, seed, Series A and B. But now actually 13 funds addressing growth stage has been also already backed by SVC and Jeddah, of course. And then actually that's actually give us more visibility on assessing the gap, and we need to do more to make sure that we keep fueling and being a gap filler in the ecosystem.
And as we look to the future in 2026 and beyond, what are the main priorities that you see for the kingdom and for SVC to support the ecosystem?
I think consistency is very crucial and important. We need to be being focused on backing the backers. The funds model has been working through SVC and Jeddah, and SIC, and we want to maintain that this consistency is very crucial, because most of the funds we back few years back, they were now doing their successor funds. So re-apps are crucial, especially the ones that are doing great. We want to keep backing them because they are backing multiple companies. So that's very important, consistency when it comes to the focus on the strategy of the fund investment, as well as the consistency. Definitely exploring what are the next few gaps. We mentioned about the growth. So we want to fuel more capital when it comes to growth to make sure that we're filling that gap. We want to do also more onto private credit. There's a huge gap and a huge potential, and there is an investor's appetite actually to do more. So I think that will be our focus. The fourth thing I would say, doing more into what comes to sectorial focused funds. We launched with partnership with the NTDP. Actually, NTDP launched a fund of funds program that we are the fund manager of that, doing a deep tech investment. So these sectorial
Longer horizons as well.
Exactly, longer horizons, sectorial focused also investment fund.
Fantastic. Dr. Nabeel, thank you very much for your time today and
Thank
for
you.
the work that you're doing in the kingdom.
Pleasure. Thank you.